Boom! Welcome to the Flying Can Ranch in Athens, Texas. It's not quite as warm out here today as it was yesterday, but it's a little warm. Now, someone made a comment on my video on the black bunker. Said it was a pretty long video for not showing any shots. But I wanted to cover a lot of things that the manual was a little vague on. I've seen some of the videos, they didn't really show it that much either. So I want to cover it. Yeah, I dropped the little box about 3 times. And that was a little embarrassing, but I'm only human. But I did find the other half of the pickle bottle I obliterated. So, what do we have with us today that we're going to look at? I'm going to take the cap off this real quick. Set that over there. Try to get my camera, there's not so much glare. And the sun just went, or cloud went across the sun. Is the Gamo Swarm Magnum 3GI. I believe I have this in the Gen3i. We'll look at it here. We're going to come around this way. Come around this way. Pretty much the same beast going back the other way. I'll hold it up there. And you can see it pretty good. And so we'll just go over some specs real quick. That kind of scared me. Guess we got a lot of pecans out here or something. So the Gamo Swarm Magnum 3GI, or the Gen3i, I should say. And you can get this in a 22 or a 177 caliber. So to break it down to you, in 177, they say it does 1,650 feet. They claim with alloy pellets. That'd probably be pretty noisy. And in the 22, they say it does 1,300 feet per second. Again, with alloy pellets. I think more like about 1,000. This is the 22 version, by the way. And the overall length is 49.20. I'll put my glasses on. My eyes are not working very well today. Getting old. Old and gray, seen my day. At any rate, the barrel length is 21.30 inches and the overall weight is 6.88. So, almost 7 pounds. It does have a manual safety. So your safety will be right here. This is safe. Flip it. Whoops. This is safe. Flip it back forward. And that is fire. It does have the ITG Mach 1 gas piston. Now this is a little difficult to cock, but it's not unbearable. The more I shot it, the better I got at it. It does have the 2-stage cat trigger. And it has the whistler fusion, noise suppression. It does have the, what do they call that? The shockwave absorber recoil pad. Now if you got these little things, you can push them out like so. Give you a little more oomph. I like mine just the way it is. It did come with a, it does have this, what they call a shockwave absorber recoil thing that's mounted right down here. And it does come with a 3x9x40 scope, which is not a bad glass. It's just that I preferred to add a Manus 3x9x40 AO. So, with some UTG mounts and a UTG mounting bracket. So I added that to it. Now let's talk about the gun other than the recoil pad I just showed you. This is sort of a, I don't know, you might call it a thumbhole stock. You just reach through like that. It's quite comfortable. It really is. It's very comfortable. It's a very hard, they say like automotive glass type composite stuff. Has some real good stippling. It's kind of hard to see around the grip. And there's some more of those all along the forearm on both sides. Now, we do have that on the end to quiet it down. Now, my girlfriend was standing next to me while I was cutting this thing loose trying to dial the scope up. It didn't really flip her out because this thing's got some juice. It really, it's like, I don't know how to describe it, but it gets it. It will kick. There ain't no doubt it will kick. Is it super, super quiet? Well, I don't know. Do I have that locked in right? Yeah. I guess we could show you because the way you're gonna, I think I got one in it. Look down the end. And that is, this might be my last one. See, I got it with one arm. And we'll look it up here. I'll find it, Ken. There you go. Did I hit that? I guess I did. This is a good gun. You know, we'll just bring it around again. Show you that in piece. I've had real good luck with these Magnum scopes. I've got them on about 3 of my guns now. This might be the 4th one. I should say maybe 3 of mine, and then I put one on her. She has the Gamo Gen3i. So, something we need to talk about is this magazine right here. Now, I do not believe on these Gen3s you can interchange them. So if you want spare mags, you're going to have to buy spare mags. I should have ordered one of this, but I did not. You're going to have to kind of push up on this green tab. We're just going to lift it up out of there like so. I've showed this a number of times. And you're going to load it from the side the arrows are on this magazine. So we'll get it lined up like so. We'll grab a pellet. And some of these are a little hard to get in there, but that one went in. We're going to turn it till it clicks. Now these, you cannot double load like you could on the Gen1s. They work off in the area of the gun. And I think that one went in. And we'll show you a little different angle. Let that come back just a hair till it's nice and centered. And we will drop another one in. That one went in. Any question, just look at the front on the number system. It'll tell you where you're at. So this should be number 4. And I got, like I said, a couple of these are that one in. I found with these, usually the more you use them, they are to load. I think that one went in. That should be number 5. And I think the 177 holds 12. These ones hold 10. Yeah, that one went in. We'll just load it while we're at it. And we're going to drop that one in. That one went in. Hey, I'm striking up pretty good here. It helps if you look at the little skirt on the pellet. If it's deformed, I just kind of stay away from that. And is that one going to fight me? Nope. That one went in. And I want to tell you something that can lead to a little confusion if you ever load one of these and you haven't. Now this one is going to fight me a little bit, so I'll show you what I'm going to do. I have one right here. I thought I brought the other one with me. Usually I just take like a pin and put my finger underneath it to make sure. Oh, see, now I might have pushed that out too far. And let's see, yep, there it went back. And we are on the, oh, well, something took a hike. Oh, I know what that was. Number 10 is in. After that, it won't turn anymore. If it doesn't turn anymore, you're probably on the 10. Now, on the bottom of this, there's a little tab. We want to make sure with the arrow side up, that's got the little arrows, one this way, one that way, that we put this in down inside the little tab goes on the bottom, in the back, and you just, oh, click it on in. And it should look something like that right there. Very simple process. To me, these guns that you cock and load a pellet up in, I've had several of them. Some work, some don't work so good. I've always said Gamo, whatever, has knocked that out of the park. They have it down really tight, really good, and and they work, you know. Now, the first one of these I ever had, the Gen3i, it failed epically. One of my viewers, Mr. Gonzalez, said, "Oh man, they're good guns. Take it back to..." Yeah, I got it at Academy Sports, and I changed it, and after that I was hooked, because that one worked like a dream. And I have several of these. I've reviewed several of those. But what we're going to do from this point on is, and you know, some guys say, well, you made a long video, but you didn't plink. I usually do a tabletop, and afterwards I do a shooting review. I do two separate. That way I can take a little bit more time. And you know, I do these on my phone and all that fun stuff. And it is what it is. So that's about all I can tell you. So that's what we do it at the Flying Can Ranch, and we are going to see you again quite shortly on the shooting review. Later.